From a distant mountain glacier whose time is drawing near, come frigid drops of water she sheds like tears, to slide down shining boulders smooth with time. And every day I thank the good Lord that water is mine. Runoffs coming early, keep summer pastures green, leave a little for the cutthroat and the rancher downstream. The wheel lines throw their sparkling mist to the sky, to vanish in the sunlight, and mountain air so dry. Now that river's running low, it might not make it to the border. It's troubled times, don't you know? Must be something in the water. There's smoke on the horizon in the evening western sky, not welcome but expected come the middle of July. A weekend cowboy down the valley feels the heat upon his face and comes to curse the sorry day he built a house in this place. Now that river's running low, it might not make it to the border. It's troubled times, don't you know? Must be something in the water. From our birth, water surrounds us, icy cold and crystal clear. Comes down from the heavens and always raises a little hell around here. A 2-year drought just ended and a flood is next in line. Men have struggled over water since the early times. No more range wars or gunfire to shatter the nights. Just a city full of lawyers to vindicate our rights. Now that river's running low, it might not make it to the border. It's troubled times, don't you know? Must be something in the water. Must be something in the water. From a distant mountain glacier whose time is drawing near, come frigid drops of water she sheds like tears.
It was the 14th of October, had that t-shirt off your shoulder. I was drunk, said I was sober, and you said, yeah, right. We were talking for a minute, then some guy tried to cut in. You took my hand and we pretended like I was your guy. Whoa, and I tried to guess your middle name. For 30 minutes, bet we played that game. That mango reader you were drinking, and that Coldplay song that you were singing. And I bet right now you're probably thinking that it's crazy. I remember every detail, but I do. From your blue jeans to your shoes, girl, that night was just like you, unforgettable. We were dancing, we were buzzing, taking shots like it was nothing. Did the run fun, and then you loved it, yeah, you laughed out loud. You brushed away your blonde hair and you kissed me out of nowhere. I can still show you the spot where everything went down. Oh, I told you I was gonna marry you. You probably didn't think that it was true. That margarita you were drinking in that Coldplay song that you were singing in a bed right now. You're probably thinking that it's crazy. I remember every detail, but I do. I can still smell your perfume. Girl, that night was just like you. Unforgettable. That night was just like you, baby. I can taste the rain go green. You were drinking and it feels just like it was last weekend that we jumped in right off the deep end. That mango Rita, you were drinking in that Coldplay song that you were singing in a bed right now. You're probably thinking that it's crazy. I remember every detail, but I do. I can still smell your perfume. Girl, that night was just like you. Unforgettable. From your blue jeans to your shoes, girl, that night was just like you. Unforgettable. So I guess it's over, baby. Deja vu again. Who'd have thought that time don't stop? And somehow, girl, the world keeps spinning. And guess I'll turn myself into a solitary man. Ain't like I'm the only one that's in the shoes that I am. Jaded, and I'd have to say I think love is overrated, but I don't like throwing it away. I know you could probably tell me right where I went wrong. Some guys can't have all the luck if others don't sing sad songs. Do you hear that? I'm right there at the sound of a lonely calling. Do you hear that? That's where I'm at. It's the sound of the teardrops falling down. A slamming door and a lesson learned. I let another love crash and burn. That's right. Another crash and burn. Ooh, yeah. Do you hear that? I'm right there at the sound of a lonely calling. Do you hear that? That's where I'm at. It's the sound of the teardrops falling down. A slamming door and a lesson learned. I let another love crash and burn. Yeah, I let another love crash and burn.
Lazy yellow moon coming up June 9.
light shining through the trees. Crickets are singing and the lightning bugs are floating on the breeze. Baby, get ready.
10 really good senior showmen out here, and man, a different guy. Like I said earlier, and I'll repeat it all day long. Different guys, different strokes for different folks. For me, I think these two young ladies at the front definitely do a very, very high quality job. For me, it was a little bit of details that kind of broke them down, and I'm only going to talk first and second. And the reason that the young lady in first wins is her leg placement is absolutely perfect, and I saw more out of her getting the off qualities or the faults, if you will, of that sheep shown out of it more than anybody else in this lineup. And I guess to me, that's the mark of a true showman. That's why she wins. Young lady in the red vest, man, I hate to beat you up any more than I did, because you did an awesome job as well. When it got down to the end, though, we had a hind leg a little bit off like we are right now, and we had our front legs off just a little bit as well. And when you get to this level, this caliber of competition, that's the little bitty details that makes the difference between first and second. And I could go down and kind of break down what I saw amongst these showmen, but I'm not going to. If you want to hear what I thought, ask them, because I told them what I want to see different. I think more so, rather, I want to look at showmanship like this, specifically senior showmanship. I like senior showmanship going first because it makes you set a good example. And young people, especially seniors in the ring right now, look around the ring. There's a bunch of little eyes and little ears that think y'all are really cool. At the same time, that there's a lot of responsibility on y'all to set a good example by doing the right things, even when people aren't looking, because there's little folks that are. Little guys that want to be like y'all someday. So set the bar high, and maybe they can go out and exceed it. And secondly, the other thing I want you guys to do is to go out and be more active about recruiting younger people to be more involved in this program in 4-H and FFA. At the end of the day, I don't want to go through here and break down all these showmen. I want to celebrate these 10 showmen for what they are and for the responsibilities that they have. And they did a very, very good job. If you appreciate them like I do, put your hands together and exit the arena.
Your champion senior showman is Taylor Machaki of Fallbrook FFA. In second place, we had Karsten Wagner of East County Grange. In third place, Caitlin Miller of Poway FFA. In fourth place, Joseph Reideker of Poway FFA. In fifth place, Jordan Smith of Poway FFA. In sixth place, Madeline Hall of Fallbrook FFA. In seventh place, Walker Sullivan of Poway FFA. In eighth place, Clayton Kritz of Fallbrook FFA. In ninth place, Kiara Conine of 56 Ranchers 4-H. And in 10th place, Melania Bumpus of 56 Ranchers 4-H. Congratulations to all our senior sheep showmen. We will now be moving to our intermediate sheep showmanship class with 9 entries in this class. We have Alan Morris of Fallbrook 4-H, Cody Nelson of Valley Center 4-H, Ethan Embleton of Hoppatul 4-H, Katie Hall of Fallbrook 4-H, Olive Arvidsson of Valley Center 4-H, Olivia Sapurek of Ramona Wranglers 4-H, Peyton Henry of Valley Center 4-H, Samantha Merriman of Lakeside Middle FFA, and Yuretsi Rivera of Ramona Stars 4-H.
Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, growing like a breeze. Country road, take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. country road. All my memories gather round her, miner's lady, stranger to blue water. Dark and dusty, painted on the sky, misty taste of moonshine, teardrop in my eye. Country road, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country road, I hear her voice in the morning hour. She calls me. The radio reminds me of my home far away. Driving down the road, I get a feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Yesterday, country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, take me home. Country roads, take me home. Country roads.
Rumors spreading round United Texas town about the shack outside the game. You know what I'm talking about. Just let me know if you wanna go to that home out on the range. They got a lot of nice girls. I'm racing. Well, yeah, it's fine if you got the time and the chance to get yourself in. And here is time. I'm almost every night. But now I might be mistaken.
Only one heat of intermediates, and I'm telling you, it's absolutely just as stout, if not stouter, than the seniors. And if we had to put them against the seniors, I'd tell those seniors to hang on because these two came to play for keeps. Both of them are awfully good. They fundamentally they do nothing wrong. Generally have their feet in the right spot. You can tell that they're putting the hours in at home and want to get. And those sheep want to be sheep for the most part. When I got down to it, I walked around them a couple times. The young lady's moved her feet a couple times, and we couldn't get them put back in the right spot quite quick enough for me, and that was the difference. And it's unfortunate. Showmanship is really because it's you see one view and one thing goes wrong, and you got to pull them for that. And if you re-rack it and do it multiple times, who's to say that isn't flip-flopped? Or maybe a different kid wins this heat. But unfortunately, that is the nature of the beast, and that's the challenging part of my job. But it's also the part that I really enjoy because I really love working with kids. Those two did an awfully good job. Like I told the seniors earlier, I know you guys are intermediates and you still got plenty of years left, it feels like, but trust me, it goes fast. And secondly, I also want to encourage you guys to continue to recruit people, young people your age or even younger, to get involved in this sport. And this is a sport. This is not a farm animal event. This is a sport in my mind, to get them involved because it teaches you so much. We can talk about that later down the line. But, man, what a really good set. I talked to each one of those kids individually about what I want to change about their showmanship styles. So if you have questions about what I thought, ask them because I told them at the end of the day, a really good set, two really good kids. Let's congratulate all 10 of them if you would.
Coming out of the ring, your champion intermediate sheep showman is Alan Morris of Fallbrook 4-H. In second place, we have Samantha Merriman of Lakeside Middle FFA. In third, Katie Hall of Fallbrook 4-H. In fourth, Peyton Henry of Valley Center 4-H. In fifth, Cody Nelson of Valley Center 4-H. In sixth, Olivia Sapuric of Ramona Wranglers 4-H. In seventh, Yaretsi Rivera of Ramona Stars 4-H. And in eighth, Ethan Embleton of Hapatul 4-H. Coming into the ring now, we have our junior showman. Entering the ring is Alexis Franey of Ramona Stars 4-H. Colton Mead of Manzanita 4-H. Grant Embleton of Hapatul 4-H. Hunter Machaki of Fallbrook 4-H. Marika Henry of Valley Center 4-H. Maisie Arvidsson of Valley Center 4-H. And McKenna Bumpus of 56 Ranchers 4-H. There will only be one class of junior showman, so after this we will roll into senior goat showmanship. Class 1 of senior goat showman, please be on deck.
Whiskey River, take my mind. Don't let a memory torture me. Whiskey River, don't run dry. Yeah, you're high, that's all I got to carry me. Whiskey River, take my mind. Don't let a memory torture me. Whiskey River, don't run dry. Yeah, you're high, that's all I got to carry me. I'm Whiskey River, bathing my memory in the wetness of my soul. Feeling the amber current flowing from my mind, and the woman in their hearts are left so cold. Whiskey River, take my mind. Don't let a memory torture me. Whiskey River, don't run dry. Yeah, you're high, it's all I got to carry me. Bathing my memory in the wetness of my soul. Feeling the amber current flowing from my mind, and the woman in their hearts are left so cold. Whiskey River, take my mind. Don't let a memory torture me. Whiskey River, don't run dry. Yeah, you're high, it's all I got to carry me. Whiskey River, take my mind. Don't let a memory torture me. Whiskey River, don't run dry. Yeah, you're high, it's all I got to carry me.
Let me tell you something, cucumber.
Check me out in my easy chair, a bottle in my hand. How it ever got to go this far, I guess I'll never understand. 'Cause I've been and been until I break, and then I've been some more. Sometimes I feel like a piece of dirt down on your floor. So I bang my head against the wall, bang it until it bleeds. To me, it makes no difference at all. I gotta bang it till I can't see. I don't know what you think of me, well, I don't really care. I gotta bang my head against the wall, 'cause it's there. I sit and stare at the telephone. Oh, why don't it ring? Once upon a time, I thought I knew it all. Turns out I don't know what damn thing. I pick it up and I throw it down. I pick it up again, and I'm gonna keep slamming it to the floor until someone's on the other end. And I bang my head against the wall, bang it until it bleeds. To me, it makes no difference at all. I gotta bang it till I can't see. I don't know what you think of me, well, I don't really care. I gotta bang my head against the wall, 'cause it's there. I don't know why I'm sitting there. Hell, it seems like I used to know. Knew everything that I wanted, everywhere that I needed to go. My friends stopped and smiled at me. They said you got it all, but what they don't know, what they don't see, all the holes up and down my hall. 'Cause I bang my head against the wall, bang it until it bleeds. To me, it makes no difference at all. I gotta bang it till I can't see. Don't know what you think of me. Well, I don't really care. I gotta bang my head against the wall, 'cause it's there. Sun coming up at the break of dawn. I can't shut my eyes. But it looks like a pile of white coal hangers inside of my mind. I'm now down here on the floor. My world's spinning around. And I get to feeling I ain't ever gonna leave this godforsaken town. I gotta bang my head against the wall. Bang it until it bleeds. To me, it makes no difference at all. I gotta bang it till I can't see. I don't know what you think of me. Well, I don't really care. I gotta bang my head against the wall, 'cause it's there. I gotta bang my head against the wall. Bang my head against the wall. Bang my head against the wall, 'cause it's there.
Another very competitive drive here, and again, like I've echoed all day long, different strokes for different folks. This is how I see it. I try to talk to the kids and tell them individually how I see it, and some encouraging things that maybe I would change a little bit. Young ladies, put yours back over there in the front. I think these three are especially good, and I think all six of them are really good. All six of them have a tremendous amount of potential. These three just executed a little bit better for me today, and I got down to it. I thought these two just did a little bit better job of getting their animals to push a little harder. I think with that, the young lady, I told her I want to get that neck back over the shoulder and its head up a little bit higher. Other than that, she was the most consistent from a fundamental standpoint of getting the legs in the right spot and pushing consistently. Therefore, she wins. The young lady the young man in second did a very solid job as well. I think he was doing some things right and didn't even know why he was doing things right. He was just doing it right. And what I mean is the way he's holding that sheep's head. If we're calling a spade, that sheep is a dwarf. He's a DD allele. That sheep's just kind of small. It doesn't grow a whole lot. And that's kind of one of the pieces of the sheep industry. Sometimes you got to have that dwarf gene in the sheep to have a little extra muscle. This is the result of two Ds in their allele and their DNA code. I'm not picking on the young man, but that's just what the sheep is. But the reason I bring that up is the young man's holding his head kind of awkwardly, kind of more off that sheep's snout. And I asked him why he was doing that. He's like, I don't know, I grips easier. I like it. I'm like, okay, that makes sense to me. I told him the reason I did like it is because that sheep is small and short-necked. When you hold a head like that, it makes the neck look longer. So I think it kind of shows some of the flaws out of that sheep. That's why I appreciated that. Right now, we got the hind legs pretty tangoed up. I want to get that changed. I want to get him to drive a little bit more consistently hard. That's why I found himself in second. A young person in third did a very good job as well. Legs were normally in the right. Sometimes we let the neck lean, and sometimes that sheep wants to suck back. And the main thing is we walk that top trio around. That sheep kind of want to suck back and not walk real good for him. And that's part of the beast. That's what showmanship's about. Again, it was a very, very competitive drive. These youngsters have a bright future ahead of them. I think all six of them could come in here and make a few changes, and we could reorder them in a heartbeat. A very, very competitive drive. My compliments to all these exhibitors.
Our first place intermediate junior showman is Alexis Franey, followed by Hunter Rocky of Fallbreak 4H in second place. In third place, Grant Empleton of Hopatul 4H. In fourth place, Marika Henry of Valley Center 4-H. In fifth place, AZ Arvidsson of Valley Center 4-H. And in sixth place, McKenna Bumpus of 56 Rangers 4-H. Congratulations to all our junior sheep showmen. We are now going to prepare to roll into goat showmanship on Colin Cavateo of Ramona Wranglers, Emily Grody of Ramona FFA, Erin Lucy of Poway FFA, Cassidy Jordan of Ramona FFA, Kylie Sargent of Ramona FFA, Morgan Nelson of Ramona FFA, Riley Bokum of Julian FFA. If you are in class 2 of senior showmanship, please be ready with your animal. If you want, I'm here so you can take a photo and set up your own and switch from there. I know you want to get that. You need the water? Okay.
Hometown in my rear view, this truck ain't got enough gas. It ain't got enough gas to get me fast, far away from you. I pay my dues in other towns, if I just blow a fuse. Nothing I can do is gonna change you, and I won't change my tune. Anywhere but here, anywhere but here. Rob a little money from the cashier to get me anywhere but here. I spent a little time in Nashville in the back of a limousine. They kissed my ass and they shook my hand, turning back on me. I got a book of matches and a bottle of kerosene. Toss on a mama top cocktail. Well, maybe that'll change this scene. Anywhere but here, anywhere but here. Gather round friends, lend me your ears. Anywhere but here. Gonna get me a rocket ship. Amen, took that sun. Throw me in and strap me down. 5, 4, 2, 1. Anywhere but here. Anywhere but here. Shoot me through the atmosphere. Anywhere but here. Anywhere but here. Anywhere but here. Blow me through the
I was reminded there are 2 heats of seniors. So we're going to keep these 5 and let everyone be excused at this moment. We'll re-rack these 5 for the overall deal. But we'll go ahead and excuse them. So let's give them a hand. I talked to these kiddos about what I changed. Again, let's give them a hand as extra 3.
I'm going to Carolina, taking that hard, rough road. I'm gonna circle the river of Jordan, 'cause I just wanna see where it flows. Yes. 21 days on the road, wondering where we're gonna go from here. 21 days on the road.
Entering the ring now is our Class 2 of Senior Showmen. We have Emily Hudson of El Capitan FFA, Gracie Flack of Ramona FFA, Karsten Wagner of East County Grange, Kelsey Weller of Ramona FFA, Skylan Wilson of Ramona FFA, and Wesley Gratzer of Ramona FFA.
To some place I've never seen. I hope the people come to see us, and I hope they fall in love with me. Yeah. 21 days on the road, wondering where we're gonna go from here. 21 days on the road. I'd go home, but my home's right here. Same old bedroom floor, same old empty sheets. I hate this haunted bed, so down here's where I sleep. I try to find a place to hide what you had left, but some things never change, but my heart hasn't yet. I don't wanna go out tonight, yeah, but I can't be alone, standing underneath this broken street light. Can somebody take me home? Can somebody take me home? The hope that we had left wrapped around your ring. That river just rolled on by when I watched it sing. But I don't wanna go out tonight, yeah, but I can't be alone, standing underneath this broken street light. Can somebody take me home?
Again, a very competitive heat here. We're going to keep these 4 kiddos. I think they did a little bit more consistent job of getting their animals to push and drive. Their legs are in a little bit more accurate spot. Therefore, we're going to keep them back. Not to pick on these 2 young ladies. I just talked to them about getting their goats to more consistently drive and keep their top lines together. And again, we make a couple quick changes and we re-rack them. I could absolutely see you guys coming back for the final drive and not picking on you at all. I just personal preference today. So at this time, we're going to go ahead and excuse everybody. Let's give them a hand as we re-rack and have the senior drive.
We are going to have our senior final drive showman come back in the ring now.
It's called Southbound 35. Hell am I doing that in Kansas City? I know damn well it ain't where I belong. No. Think I quit my job come 5 o'clock. Find my love on the way back home. When my baby said, just what are you trying to prove here? Really want to leave me here alone? Instead of staring at this ocean full of Heineken drinking Yankee mother scratchers, rather be in Texas on my own. Yeah, now we were southbound 35, heading down the road, hit the border by the morning. So that Texas filled my soul. Got Texas in my soul. Well, come on, let's go. where the tears start to flow about the time that I was free. Said I guess you better take me along. Got mad I made her born a little Yankee child, but she was a Yankee child. Said it's time that I made Texas now my home. So in love to step on down into my pickup truck. Said goodbye to all my friends. Call my brother Dave living down in Austin, Texas. Said I'm headed home again. Yeah, now we were southbound 35, getting down the road. Hit the border by the morning. So let Texas be on my soul. I got Texas in my soul. Had her feet up on the dashboard. She was holding my hand and wearing only a smile. Said it's gonna be hard just to start all over. But the feel I have when it makes it all worthwhile. Oh yeah, now we were southbound 35, heading down the road. And the border by the morning. Texas feel my soul. I got Texas in my soul. I got Texas in my soul. I got Texas in my soul. One night in Kansas City, after we had played the show, shots rang out as I stumbled home. So I hid behind a dumpster in an alley down the street. I didn't want to know if they were shooting at me. The next morning in the paper, read a man had lost his life 20 feet away from me, but I got out alive. I learned more from these cities than I ever did in class. Now stand accused, living way too fast. Out here on this highway, one thing that stays the same, yeah, it's gonna find me. Trouble knows my name.
Senior finals lived up to the expectations. I'm telling you, these kiddos did a very, very good job. And when we get down to the stop pair, you live by the sword, die by the sword. We've all heard that adage. We kind of revert back to the showmanship senior drive. I believe the young lady who was second in that lost because she had a leg out of place. And that was the reason she actually wins the GOAT. So either she learned her lesson or the GOAT just decided to be a show GOAT today because she came out here and absolutely executed at a high level. And not to pick on the young man, he did a very, very solid job as well. It came down to we had a hind leg a little bit out of place, and we never got it fixed quite quick enough for me. was the difference, man. And I'm not taking anything away from you. You did an absolutely solid job. It's one guy's opinion on one day. And like I talked about in the sheep deal, I'm not going to go through and pick on each one of these kids to tell them what I thought. I talked to them individually. So if you have questions, ask them what I told them, because I try to give them advice and encouragement for future showmanship so they can be even more competitive. Again, a very, very good drive. Let's celebrate all these showmen, if you would.
Our final placing for our senior showmanship: Karsten Wagner in first place, Colin Cavateo in second place, Morgan Nelson in third place, Wesley Gratzer in fourth place, Emily Hudson in fifth place, Gracie Flack in sixth place, Emily Groth in seventh place, Kylie Sargent in eighth place, and Erin Lucy in ninth place. Congratulations to all our showmen.
Yeah, well, that next morning, we looked everywhere. About the time we hit stage, he barely posted bell. I learned more from these cities than I ever did in class. And I seen the world through the bottom of the glass. Out here on this highway, one thing stays the same. Yeah, it's gonna find me. Trouble knows my name. Yeah, it's gonna find me. Trouble knows my name. Yes, yes. Gone now.
Now entering the ring, our intermediate showmen. We have Ashley Eastman, Charlotte Crow, Colby Powell, Franco Rosas, Keegan Casieto, Kinley Sargent, and Melanie Avila.
When you left last night to the beat on the floor, walked yourself right out the door, said, if I see you again, it'll be too soon. But I've got something to say to you. Well, I'm okay with the fact that we're through now. And it's funny how love makes the world go blind. And I don't know.
Sorry about that. Now in the ring is Allison Eastman, Athena Stryker, Dakota Burney, Katie Hall, Keegan Casieto, and Mackenzie Franey.
In the driveway waving, there's a breath of freedom I've been craving. But maybe this time I won't last. You're going nowhere fast. Now I won't miss a late night crying, your accusations, my denial. If you don't trust me, just say you don't. Cause you say you hate me, you say I'm leaving. I'm so tired of just not believing that I love you as only words. And I don't know how far you'll make it before you realize your heart is breaking. But by that time, well, I'll be gone. Standing in the driveway waving, there's a breath of freedom I've been craving. But maybe this time I won't last. Well, you're going nowhere fast. And I take half the blame for this. But it's not you I'm gonna miss.
And I don't know how far you'll make it before you realize your heart is breaking. By that time,
We're going to keep 4 out of this first heat of intermediates. Not picking on these kiddos. I talked to them about what I want to change or encourage them to work on at home. Again, a very, very competitive drive. It made really tough decisions for me. We're going to excuse these kids now. We're going to re-rack and get the next heat in. Give them a hand.
you're going nowhere fast. Nowhere fast. I'm going nowhere fast. Nowhere fast. Where you left last night to the beat on the floor.
So this is class 5. Okay. Now entering the show ring is our intermediate showmanship class B. We have Ashley Eastman, Charlotte Crow, Colby Powell, Franco Rosas, Kinley Sargent, and Melanie Avila.
Cowboys ain't easy to love and they're harder to hold. They'd rather give you a song than diamonds or gold.
Lone Star belt buckles and old faded Levi's. Each night begins anew. If you don't understand him, he don't. He'll probably just ride away.
Mamas, don't let your babies grow up. Don't let them pick guitars or drive them old trucks. Let them be doctors and lawyers and such. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. 'Cause they never stay home and they're always alone, even with someone they love.
Cowboys like smoky old pool rooms and clear mountain mornings.
Little warm puppies and children and girls of the night. Them that don't know him won't like him, and them that do sometimes won't know how to take it.
He ain't wrong, he's just different, but his pride won't let him do things to make you think he's right.
Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. Don't let them pick guitars and ride them old trucks. Let them be doctors and lawyers and such. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. They'll never stay home and they're always alone, even with someone they love. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. Don't let them pick guitars and ride.
We're going to keep 3 out of this heat and excuse these kids. I talked to all of them about things that I want to change a little bit. But again, like I said all day long, it's different strokes for different folks. And that's my personal preference. So they may be coming out here and executing absolutely perfectly for what you're wanting. Just for me and this show judge today, I'm going to keep these 3. So this time we're going to excuse these kiddos. Then we're going to bring back the top 6 or 7 or whatever and re-rack and do the champion intermediate drive. So if you would, put your hands together and congratulate them for their efforts.
Coming back for our final intermediate showmanship class is going to be Colby Powell, Ashley Eastman, Melanie Avila, Keegan Quisieto, Katie Hall, Dakota Burney, and Allison Eastman.
Headed down south to the land of the pines. I'm thumbing my way to North Carolina, staring up the road and pray to God I see headlights. I made it down the coast in 17 hours, picking me a bouquet of dogwood flowers, and I'm hoping for Raleigh I can see my baby tonight. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Running from the cold up in New England, I was born to be a fiddler in an old-time string band. My baby plays the guitar, I pick a banjo now. Oh, North Country winters keep forgetting me, and I lost my money playing poker, so I had to up and lay. But I ain't turning back to live that old life no more. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Walking due south out of Roanoke, I caught a trucker out of Philly, had a nice long toke. But he's headed west from the Cumberland Gap, Johnson City, Tennessee. And I gotta get a move on before the sun. I hear my baby calling my name, and I know that she's the only one. And if I die in Raleigh, at least I will die free. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock mama like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me.
If you haven't climbed up to Enchanted Rock, drink a cold shiner down in Luckenbach, taking your baby to the river walk. You ain't met my Texas yet. If you haven't floated down the El Frio, heard red dirt music on your radio, eating Coopers down in Llano. You ain't met my Texas yet. You haven't been to the Houston Rodeo, sang carry on at a Pat Green show. If you ain't seen an Abilene sunset, you ain't met my Texas yet.
Never got to drive down in Port A, heard the words of Corpus Christi Bay. Never seen fireworks on PK. You ain't met my Texas yet. Haven't had a kolache when you go through West. Never heard of the Larry Joe Taylor Fest. Think polished pop country crap sounds the best. You ain't met my Texas yet. You hadn't been to the Fort Worth Stock Show, sang along Corey Morrow. If you ain't seen a hill country sunset, you ain't met my Texas yet.
Another very competitive drive for the overall deal in the intermediates. A young man in the red vest. I think he just kind of grew on me. The longer you study him, I just think he does a lot of things right. In the beginning, I was maybe a little bit leery about pulling him. He didn't really give himself enough room and kind of struggled a little bit to get off the fence there. But once we got out of the gates, man, he got his horse and he got it running. And he got that big old doe set up and showing like a rock star. Kudos to him. A young lady in the second slot there did a very good job as well. Like I told her, and a lot of those kids, for a matter of fact, we got their hind legs a little bit crooked, but she, compared to the rest of them, was arguably the most consistent about getting her animal to push. I think for that reason, she's got to stay in that top two. Again, some very, very good showmen all the way down the line. I talked to each one of them individually. If you have questions about what I didn't like or what I want to see change, ask them because I told them. Again, a very good set. Put your hands together and congratulate them for their efforts.
Our final results for intermediate showman: Colby Powell in first place from Hemule Grange. Melanie Avila from Sagebrush 4-H in second place. Third place, Dakota Burney from Sagebrush 4-H. Fourth place, Katie Hall from Fallbrook 4-H. Fifth place, Ashley Eastman from 56 Ranchers. Sixth place, Allison Eastman from 56 Ranchers 4-H. And seventh place, Keegan Casieto from Sagebrush 4-H. Congratulations to all our showmen. Getting ready to come into the ring now are our junior showmanship class 7. We have Alexis Franey of Ramona Stars 4-H, Clayton Derry of Valley Center 4-H, Elijah Patterson of Ramona Stars 4-H, Grant Embleton of Hapatul 4-H, Luella Coda of Sagebrush 4-H, Olive Charlone of Santa Isabel Julian 4-H, and Seth Gratzer of Santa Isabel Julian 4-H.
Got a lot of young goats, got a lot of young kids. I know goats sometimes going to have a mind of their own, and kids, well, you guys get the picture. These can be a little bit more challenging out here, is my point. And with that, I do think there's a young man that surfaces just in terms of doing the little things right. He stays on the right side of the goat. He gets that goat to pull its head, neck, shoulder up and look the part from the side. He consistently gets that goat to brace. That's why he needs to go ahead and win for me. Young lady did a very solid job as well. Arguably, she was as consistent as any in getting their animals to push down towards the stretch, the end there. She got the goat kind of too spread out. The front legs are too far forward. I pointed to kind of where I want them, and now she knows that for future reference. But again, there wasn't a bad one in the bunch. I know these kids have got a bright future ahead of them. Keep working with them, keep showing patience, but keep holding them to a high standard, because I believe these kids can all absolutely be just as good, if not better, than the seniors. So let's put our hands together as they exit the arena for a job well done.
Results from our junior showmanship class. In first place, we have Clayton Derry of Valley Center 4-H. Second place, Luella Coda of Sagebrush 4-H. Third place, Seth Gratzer of Santa Isabel Julian 4-H. Fourth place, we have Grant Embleton of Hapatool 4-H. Fifth place, Alexis Franey of Ramona Stars 4-H. Sixth place, Olive Charlone of Santa Isabel Julian 4-H. And seventh place is Elijah Patterson of Ramona Stars 4-H. Congratulations. In the ring now is our Class 8 Novice Senior Showmanship. We have Annalyn Stafford of Ramona FFA and Megan Sewell of Poway FFA.
I love the idea of novice senior showmanship, because it gives these kids a pretty good fighting chance against each other for first years, and then as you kind of graduate and get to the seniors, it kind of gives you a stepping stone, if you will. But I think the idea itself is awesome. I think these two young ladies are executing to a very high level, and I think on the right day, I think either one of them have a legit shot of maybe getting that top 5 or 6 of the senior deal today, because I think they're that good. Forced to choose between the pair, I think one of them was just a little bit more accurate, a little bit quicker about swapping sides and then getting back into position after I get off to the side of them. I think one of them was just a little bit more consistent about getting their animals to brace a little bit more, ideally for me. That's the young lady on my left. She's going to be the champion. The young lady on my right will be reserved. Congratulations to you both.
Results of our novice senior showmanship class. Megan Sewell from Ramona FFA, second place. Congratulations to our showman.